Hey guys, welcome back. It is Jafmasterflash. How are you all doing today? Welcome to a sunny China. Yeah, sunny China, right? China. This is the third race of WOR, and we are at China. I didn't even think that this was in the game until I saw the calendar come out. Not raced at China for a very long time. This was the first time I've actually raced at China this game, and how long has this game's been out? Since July. But yeah, nevertheless, I went out, I did a banker, I set a banker on a set of mediums. It was only good enough for P11. Everybody else went out. I think there was only two of us that went out on mediums. Everybody else went out on softs. I think it was just me and Locker that went out on the mediums, but it was only good enough for P14. But what I had planned to do was go out and run two soft runs. Unfortunately, I only had enough time to do one medium run and one soft run, because on my medium run I managed to invalidate right at the first corner and get this and next track limits, which is so annoying. I would love to find out if that is an actual rule in real life F1, because it is just so annoying. It really is, and I had to tiptoe around and save my tyres. But anyway, managed to get a soft run down, one soft run, and it was only good enough for P4, and that was it. But on to the race. It is a dry race with 4 lights, with 5 lights, and we are away. We are away. You can see, started off P4, managed to get myself up to P3. 2 cars in front. Not too sure what was going on there, as Bell was coming through on me, and he sent it. Well, that's okay. Didn't get any damage. I don't mind that. It is where it is. We can all race dirty. But he was coming through, whether I liked it or not. Fair play to him. Absolutely fair play. But it's early. It's lap 1. No races are won on lap 1. Not at all. As he runs wide there, and I'm about to go down the inside, but the racing line for the corner comes up very quickly, and that was that. But just checking, I could see out the corner of my eye the Alpine. I don't know what happened, but he sent it from a long way back, and I could see the Alpine coming. Just managed to get out of the way, and unfortunately he took out the Red Bull in front, which is very unfortunate. Maybe if he hadn't have forced his way through, maybe he wouldn't have been taken out. Who knows? If I was in front, maybe that would have been me being taken out. And it just is what it is. Like, as I said last time, and I will keep on saying it, 2 league races are never the same, and they ain't. My tyres, though, on lap 2, or not even a full way through lap 2 yet, are extremely worn. The soft tyres around China are, they just degrade so badly. If everybody had gone out on the mediums in qualifying, I was always going to go for the medium to hards. I was always going to go down that route. But unfortunately, everybody got to the softs, so I decided to stay away from the hards, full stop. So what I was hoping to do was build up a big enough gap, or try to build up a big enough gap, and then get through on 2 sets of mediums. Risky strategy, yes, very risky. If I couldn't build the gap, I would have had to have pitted, and the outcome of the race would have been completely different. But I was banking on doing a 2-stop. I was going to do soft, medium. I was always going to do that. I always planned to do that. Stay away from the hards as much as I possibly could. And yeah, and just try and go for it. I was obviously banking on a safety car. If the safety car came out, after I'd pitted for the mediums, regardless of what lap. As long as I had done 4 or 5 laps on the mediums, I could have got, and then safety car came out, I could have pitted and then get the other set of mediums to the end. But for the life of me, I was absolutely staying away from the hards. I had done some practice yesterday, and I had started on the hards, even though the hards felt absolutely great. Race pace, I was losing about 2 seconds, between 2 seconds and 2.5 seconds a lap, and compared to 2.5 seconds a lap is a lot. China is a difficult circuit to gain traction around. It's a difficult circuit. It really, really is. Whether you are in set of 1 or set of 3, the amount of times that I lock up going into this final hairpin and almost lose it on traction, or trying to get on traction is extremely difficult. But I enjoyed it. Before the race, I was going into the race, and I was thinking, oh, China. The memories I have of China are not great. They really, really ain't. Last time I raced there in BRS, I unfortunately wiped out an opponent just through lack of traction. I tried to catch a slide, completely missed the slide, and the car spun, and the guy that I took out was too close. Not his fault, it was completely my fault, and I absolutely smashed him, wrecked his car, wrecked me, and that was the end of that. But that was the last time I raced at China. But this time around, everything is different. It really, really is different, but I still enjoyed the race. As I said, like average lap times of 1 minute 35, 1 minute 36s, and when I was doing practice last night, I was thinking China's boring, and maybe I have tagged it too harshly, and I should have listened to what I'd said before about 2 league races never being the same, because it really wasn't. But right now I am over the moon, because I've got a massive gap. My teammate is in P2, so it's a Mercedes 1-2 at the moment, and Jake Watts it, fair play to him, he is really quick. We traded fastest laps for quite a while, and it was just going at it, just going back and forth. I've got a bit of a gap, and that's going to come in really handy for when I make my pit stop, which I'm going to pit at the end of lap 7, beginning of lap 8, I think. Could have gone maybe lap 9, possibly lap 10, but the tyres would have been dead, and I think Jake pits lap 6, the end of lap 6, so he would have had the massive undercut on me. And the thing was, I knew I was going for the medium, so I wanted to get as much life out of the mediums as I possibly could, but nevertheless, it was really good. It really, really was. China's still very tricky. The curbs are the absolute worst. The amount of times that I almost lost it, you're there and everywhere. Sector, the snail in sector 1, it's so difficult. It really, really is. You got to brake, turn in, then brake, and then try and get yourself hooked up. And yeah, it's tricky. It really, really is tricky. But even though it is cloudy, it is still going to be a dry race. It really was looking good. Jake is trying to make a move. He's going to get the move done on my teammate. I think he's going to get the move done going into the hairpin. But yeah, fair play to Jake. He was really quick today. And I was just having to manage the gap, as I didn't know what he was going to do. Even though I wanted to go mediums, I didn't know whether he was going to follow suit or whether he was going to go hards. I was kind of hoping that he was going to go hards, and then maybe I could have got the gap to all the hard runners, but he chose to go mediums just like I did. And yeah, it was, I think, the best strategy call. I'm not gonna lie. The reason why I say that is because, like I said, the hards, they drop off. They don't drop off, but they lose you so much time. It's so difficult to hook the hards up, especially when they get past 25%. Through corners, they are extremely just awkward, just really hard work to drive on. But the mediums, they felt absolutely awesome, and I don't know if the mediums have changed since the performance patch, because prior to the performance patch, I absolutely hated the mediums, and I would 100% choose the hards before I went to the mediums. Yes, I know the hardest compound is the slowest compound, but I did not want to go out and set any time on a medium set tires if my life didn't depend on it. But since the performance patch, I would say the mediums have got so much better, and that's why I chose the medium route, because it's the faster tire out of the two, and it just meant that I would have lost another 22 seconds in pit stops, which lap 7, looking at the gaps I've got behind as Jake pits, it's not going to be too bad. I think if I was to pit now, I think I come out, I think I remember it saying I come out somewhere lap P7, but I knew that everybody else in front, or everybody else behind me in at least 3 positions had to pit, plus the medium of CHN had to pit as well. So this was a kind of a decent gap, and I was just hoping that Jake didn't get the undercut on me. At this point, like I said, it was just all about just management. I was burning a little bit of my battery this lap to try and stick with it. Yeah, as you can see, pit window lap 6-7, rejoin P7. So I still would have had some work to do, obviously going through the traffic, but I knew they also had to pit as well. And I was just trying to maintain the gap, and where I was just focused on the race, just didn't even know where Jake was at this point. And because it just felt like he was quick, we was trading fastest laps, and I'm not sure if he was using all his battery or how much battery he had, because unfortunately this tier isn't streamed, so I had no way of knowing just how much ERS he had, so I didn't know if he was pushing and then recharging and then pushing and recharging, etc. So I just carried on and going, and as long as I could stay within his times or his lap times, and he wasn't gaining a massive advantage to me, it was all good, and I managed to get out in P6, and I was quite happy with that, because when I came out in P6, I don't know if you can hear me say, my teammate out of BRS was engineering me today, and did an awesome job, fair play. But I was asking him for where was Jake, but Jake came out in traffic. As you can see, if you look to the bottom left, Jake is P9, I think, and he's quite a way back. But I knew that Throne Glow, all the guys around me had to pit. I knew they did. So, except for the hard runners, but I needed to get past them as quickly as I could. And with DRS coming up, that's what I was going to do. I was just going to wait until he was done a long back straight. And fair play to Paper. He tries to fight it, but when he got the momentum, I used some of my battery on the medium tire as well, on the better traction tire. Don't think that he was going to be able to get past, especially when I opened up the DRS as well. As you can see, the red arrow to my left, it was going to go all the way, and I was just going to make sure I could brake as late as possible. And as you can see, the Haas is in the rear view as my teammate just pitted. But guys, that is almost to the end of lap 8. It is the end of lap 8. We're about to start lap 9. I am going to leave you with the rest of the vid. Hope you enjoy. Massive thanks to CD for being my race engineer tonight, and catch you in the next one. Remember, guys, do all the fun stuff like hitting that like button, hitting that subscribe button, because there is going to be a lot more racing. Until next time, guys, peace. No, it's not too bad. It's that front left. It's going to do me. Is the CD is the gap like over 11 seconds for P3, or is it only 5, nearly 6? Okay. Yeah, I need to increase it though.
By 0.5 per lap. Incident on track resulting in loose debris. Fortunately, the marshals have managed to clear it up in time and there are no plans for a safety car right now. A new strategy is available on the MFD. Okay, let's get ready to go racing again. The safety car is in this lap. When the field accelerates, remember, there is no overtaking until the green flags. Safety car in this lap.
Why is he? Here we go. He hasn't got a clue what he's doing either. He crashed out. Don't know. You might get that removed though, because it looks like he had that from contact with.
Our gap behind is 1.5 seconds.
Good shot, mate. Brand new, mate. 7%. Ooh, paper stream's gone for the softs.
We're leading our teammate by 3.1 seconds.
3.1 seconds is a gap to my teammate. Second one. Can't use it anymore. It's going to derate otherwise.
Okay, the stewards have now enabled DRS. DRS is now online. Okay, clear.
Yeah, just... Just let me know when Paper Stream gets into P2, mate. That'd be great. I need him not to finish on the podium. He's leading the championship at the minute. No, Michael Lewis.
There's been an incident on track, but officials aren't looking to push for a safety car right now. Just be careful. Safety car is in this lap. Safety car in this lap. You will be controlling the pace on the restart. Keep it steady until the safety car has reached the pit lane.
Yeah, the car go a bit. Tyres good. Gonna go.
Green flag. Gap to teammate behind is 2.6 seconds.
Say again? Yep. Okay, mate. It's close.
Just keep me updated on those soft tyre runners, mate, please.
DRS has been enabled. DRS is now enabled.
Yep, copy that.
The car behind is dropping back by about 0.3 a lap. We have 5 laps of fuel remaining.
I had a really poor exit out the hairpin. My fault, I went in too deep. Save one, mate, the battery. Okay, mate. Yes. Okay. So even if he has the 5 taken off. Copy that, mate.
This is your final lap of the race.
Let's go. Tires aren't feeling the best. Sweating, mate. Sweating. First one in.
The incident has been cleared. Let's get back up to racing speed.
Come on!
Alright, up there. I think maybe I can start turning some of these assists off.
Mercedes 1-3. Let's go. Let's go. I was miles off the fastest lap as well. The full 1.3 off.